Well, the shag rug is already raked, so I think we are ready to say hello to everyone.
Hey, there we are. There are the two
There
kids
we
that were
are.
on the cover.
Welcome, everyone. We look a little different, don't we?
Yeah, less
Welcome.
shaggy.
Less shaky. Welcome, everyone. It is Saturday, August 1st, and if you're joining us for the first time, we're Sue and Dwight, and tonight we are going to take you on a little trip down memory lane with songs from the 1970s charts. And we want to get started with a song that was written by John Fogerty at a time when his band had surpassed all their wildest expectations of fame and fortune, and yet there was trouble in the band, and that spawned the song "Have You Ever Seen the Rain?" Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time, but it's over, so they say. It'll rain a sunny day, I know, shining down like water. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, sun is cold, rain is hot. I know it's been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know it can't stop, I wonder. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Coming down on a sunny day. You were going to sneak in a second chorus.
Ah,
So I was going for that.
I'm going
But
on
that's all right.
sneaky. On
Yeah,
sneaky
no
tonight.
sneaking. Hey, I'm going to take a moment to see who's all joining us tonight. And I think I'm going to zip over to YouTube first to see. Oh, I don't see any comments, so I'm just going to give it a refresh just in case that's the scoop over there. Yeah, no comments there on YouTube yet, but I see there's lots over here on Facebook. So we've got Martin and Kirsten wishing everyone a happy August, and Lauren saying hello from Toronto, and Jan is with us from Tennessee. Oh, and Sandra is back. Welcome back, Sandra.
Toronto,
Yes, hope you had a great vacation. We've got Deborah from South Jersey, and Earl saying hello from Kansas, and Charles is saying hello from Bonnie, Scotland, and likely at this moment getting the bar all set up on Facebook for
you can hear
everyone.
the glasses clinking in the background.
I can hear them all.
Filling them all up there, getting the jigger going.
Great. And we've got hello from Darcy and Randy in super hot Montana. Ooh,
Hey, folks.
super hot. And we've got Nancy saying hello from Madison, Wisconsin, and Ellen is with us from Idaho. And Greg and Sonia are saying bon samedi tout le gang. Looking forward to great 70s music. And we've got Sybil saying hello on Saturday night from northern New Jersey, where it's a beautiful day. And Linda is with us in Illinois tonight.
Hey, Linda.
And Jan is checking in at from Walnut Creek, California. 95 degrees at 4 p.m. there. Holy smokes.
Well, it's California.
It is. So it's supposed to be warm. And we've got Diana tuning in from Montreal tonight. And Robin is with us from Texas. Good to see you again, Robin. It's been a while. And we've... sorry, I went a little too far. Now I can't go back. I hope I haven't missed too many folks. Oh, but I see the bar is open on Facebook. So Charles lays out some drinks and encourages everyone just to grab their favorite and sit back and relax. And we want to encourage you to sing along with us because you probably remember all the words to these songs. They were all pretty popular, and especially this one by the Eagles, 1975. Apparently Don Henley and Glenn Fry were at Dan Tana's it was their favorite bar in Hollywood, and they spotted a beautiful young woman, and she was with a much older rich guy, and they were kind of watching, and I guess Glenn Fry commented, "Look at her, she can't even hide those lion eyes." And this song was born from that.
City girls seem to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. A rich old man, and she won't have to worry. She dress up all in lace and go in style. Late at night, that big old house gets lonely. I guess every form of refuge has its price, and it breaks her heart to think her love has only given to a man with hands as cold as ice. So she tells him she must go out for the evening to comfort an old friend who's feeling down. But he knows where she's going, yeah, she's leaving. She's headed for the cheap side of town. You can hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. Thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Up, pours herself a strong one, stares up at the stars in the sky. Another night, it's gonna be a long one. She draws the shade and hangs her head to cry. My oh my, you sure know how to arrange things. You set it up so well, so carefully. Ain't it funny how you can hide your lying
I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but that, of course, was an Eagles song. Had I mentioned they?
You mentioned Glenn Fry.
Eagles? I mentioned the songwriters, but I wasn't sure if I'd mentioned the actual band, which we have learned from doing this show. We're called Eagles, not the Eagles. So I always have to kind of remember not to put the in front of the name.
I would invest a lot of time in that. I mean, it's just our
just rolls off
nature,
the
human
tongue,
nature,
right?
to put that in front of things. That's what we were taught in grade school, right?
Right. Hey,
Yeah, that song must be one of the most played sort of bar songs. I remember when we were coming up in the 80s, and the that was on high rotation by all the duos and stuff. I mean, it's a great song. So kind of all know the.
I wonder if
the lyrics.
the people involved, you know, who they saw in Dantana's that night, I wonder if they recognized themselves in the song.
They probably didn't listen to the Eagles.
Maybe not. Hey, I see that Sue is tuning in this evening from Kalamazoo. It's one of my favorites. Sue from Kalamazoo.
Home of Gibson guitars, absolutely.
Yeah, one of my favorite town names, Kalamazoo. That's such a cool name. And we've got Lise with us this evening from over in Quebec.
Ça va, Lise?
And let me just zip. Oh, and I know that that I'm going to zip over to YouTube and have a peek. And I see that Christine is with us this evening from West Allis, Wisconsin.
So Wisconsin's in the house with Nancy, Christine, probably Jane.
And Chrissy is with us tonight, and I'm not sure from where, but welcome. And we've got Lyle asking if he's late. We only just did the second song, so you haven't missed too much if you just
came in.
You're
here, you're on time, Lyle. That's the way we roll.
And we want to also mention that Roger is in the house, tuning in from Mimico, and Renata and Dennis from right here in the neighborhood, and Kathy and Marianne. And I know that we'll see Karen from Tennessee on the replay. And Diane is with us from mid-Michigan. So I guess that's midway through the state. Yes. All right. Well, this next song.
We do have Linda Ronstad fans.
Yes.
Ronstad fans in the house.
I noticed Sandra is a huge Linda Ronstad fan, so I'm glad that she's here for this song. It's also, if you're a Neil Young fan too, it's a song that he wrote called "Love Is a Rose." Love is a rose, but you better not pick it. Only grows when it's on the vine. Handful of thorns and you know you've missed it. Lose your love when you see the word mine. I wanna see what's never been seen. I wanna live that age-old dream. Come on, boy, let's go together. Let's take the best right now. Take the best right now. Love is a rose, but you better not pick it. Only grows when it's on the vine. Handful of thorns and you know you've missed it. Lose your love when you say the word mine. I wanna go to an old hotel down long ago in the western town. Pick me up 'cause my feet are dragging. Give me a lift and pay your wag. Love is a rose, but you better not pick it. It only grows when it's on the vine. Handful of thorns and you know you've missed it. Lose your love when you say the word mine. Love is a rose, but you better not pick it. Only grows when it's on the vine. Handful of thorns and you know you've missed it. Lose your love when you say the word mine. Mine. Love is a rose. Love is a rose.
is a rose. Love is a rose.
I was just thinking while we were singing that, that's good programming to have that one follow an Eagles song, because they were very much
California
in each other's
scene.
orbit for sure.
And as I like to always point out when we play a Neil Young song, 2 verses. This time he didn't even put a bridge in it. And I bet if he went to a songwriting webinar, some guy who had no hit records would be telling Neil, you really got to be putting in a bridge in there, and you need a third, and you need a pre-chorus and everything else. And Neil Young just went ahead and just made a whole bunch of really good records. And I don't think he goes to songwriting seminars, gives advice at those. But yeah, what a great song.
So this next song is called I Fooled Around and Fell in Love. It's from 1976. One of our newer 70s songs.
Yeah.
And Elvin Bishop didn't actually sing the lead vocal on this track because he had a much more gravelly voice and he didn't think it would do the song justice. So he had vocalist Mickey Thomas do the singing on that. Mickey Thomas was a background singer in his band, and it peaked. Seems like that was a very good good decision on his part, because it peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart in May of 1976.
Bonus points for anybody on the unofficial trivia contest. What band did Mickey Thomas go on to sing for?
I'm going to have to watch for responses here. So let me just make sure I've got, okay. Yes, put him in the chat.
1, 2, 3. I must have been through about 1,000,000 girls. I loved a man, I'd leave them alone. I didn't care how much they cried, no sir. Their tears left me cold as a stone. Then I fooled around and fell in love. 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 It used to be when I'd see a girl that I liked, I'd get out my book and write down her name. But when the grass got a little greener on the other side, I'd just tear out that page. But then I fooled around and fell in love. 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 Free on my own, that's the way I used to be. But since I met you, baby, love's got a hold on me. You know I fooled around and fell in love. 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 Everybody, I fooled around, fooled around, fooled around, fooled around. I fooled around, fooled around and fell in love. I fooled around, fooled around, fooled around, fooled around, fooled around, fooled around and fell in love. There we go. The wonderful Elvin Bishop. So who
So-
won?
Well,
Who won the prize money?
actually, it looks like a three-way split on Facebook between Sandra, Lauren, and Darcy, who all guessed or said Jefferson Airplane. And I'm going to see if anyone over on YouTube.
Did they say Jefferson Airplane?
I believe so. Let me just check. Oh dear. Oh no, they said, I'm sorry, Jefferson Starship. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, because I didn't know. So like, I was just kind of reading Jefferson, and then, you know, I missed the Starship, Jefferson Starship. So
hey, speaking
Yes.
of all
Sorry about
things
that.
Jefferson, I picked up a copy of Acoustic Guitar Player, a magazine last week, and Jorma Kaukonen, the Airplane's lead guitarist, he's turned 85. And what's amazing about him is he was such a electric guitar player with the Airplane. He is one of the best finger guitar picking players I've ever heard. I constantly go online and learn things from him. So happy birthday, Jorma.
I saw that magazine. I didn't know who that was. Obviously, I was not.
It's over there.
Yeah.
You're just looking at it. He's looking at me.
I
Stop looking at
guess
me,
I
Jorma.
wasn't. You know, I mean, I knew some of the songs by the band, but certainly they weren't in my collection.
So
of LPs.
extra bonus points if you said Jefferson Airplane. So who is a co-singer with him in Jefferson Airplane? And I don't mean Marty Balin. So I'm just giving it to you.
Oh, so now I'm just gonna have to monitor that when
No,
you
it's
ask
all
this guy.
it's just a friendly.
Okay,
Just
so
friendly, right, folks?
let me just
Romper room at Sue.
Sweetie, just a sec. We've got Sherry saying hello from very warm San Pedro, California. And Marlene is with us tonight from California, from Los Angeles as well. And I think there was someone else, and I seem to have lost the, darn it, I've lost the little part of the window. So yeah, keep commenting, because then the more you comment, the more better chance I have of seeing you during the show. And even
you
if
don't mean me, right?
I don't mean you yet.
Yeah.
No. Oh, Christine says that her hubby and her are having their 39th wedding anniversary next week, Saturday. Isn't that wonderful? So happy anniversary to you. That's certainly a nice long
Wonderful relationship.
Wonderful, yes, wonderful time. Now I'm seeing that Martin has answered Grace Slick. Is he correct? Good
Yes.
going, Martin. Oh, and also Robin said Grace Slick as well. Awesome. Okay. Well, so this next song is a sad one. Well, you know what? I should have mentioned at the beginning, the collection of songs that we do each month comes from a combination of requests and also songs that we haven't done in a while. But this one continues to be a much requested song, and it was written by Harry Chapin. Well, technically, the lyrics were written by Harry Chapin's wife. She had... it began as a poem that she had written inspired by an awkward relationship between her first husband and his father, and she had shown it to Harry Chapin, and he thought it was a good work, but didn't really do anything with it. And then I think after they had their first child, he went looking for the poem, and he said, I got to put some music to this, and he did. And the song is Cats in the Cradle. child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch, bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay. I walked away, but his smile never dimmed. He said, I'm gonna be like him, yeah. You know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day, so much like a man I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head, then he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. Long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. He said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids are the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time then. Actually went on YouTube this week. One evening, Dwight was working on something, and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna put on YouTube and watch some videos of some 70s music, and I ended up watching quite a bit of Harry Chapin, actually, and remembering just what an amazing artist he was, and with absolute.
It is amazing how much video there is out there, period, from that era, like even pre music video times in the 70s, just concert
Yes,
stuff. Like
these were all pretty much like either Midnight Special actually was
okay.
where I got a lot of
But
the
not
videos
just-
I was watching, but concert footage, and Midnight Special was such an amazing source for seeing artists that we liked. I remember staying up for that and just loving it, and actually when I was watching the videos of Midnight Special shows, I could actually remember some of them, You know, just that's how impactful it was to be able to see those artists at that time.
Well, I was thinking also, like, there's a lot of good fan footage that every once in a while is like, here's a concert of these guys from so and so, and there's somebody clearly in the audience taking the video, and it's like, my goodness, it's actually pretty good. You know, it's 70s technology, and somebody just kind of holding their hand up there, and wow,
With a Super 8.
or something,
70s,
yeah.
80s, there would have been VHS, but yeah. Hey, I see that Jane is with us from out in Wisconsin this evening as well. Oh, this is great. It's nice to see you all here with us tonight. Just zipping over to YouTube just quickly. Okay. All right.
Here's one of my favorite songs of all time by a Canadian band called Flood, with no O's in it, just with a U and I think two D's.
Two D's. F-L-U-D-D.
F-L-U-D-D. Kind of funny, an interesting band, because they could really rock it out, but one of their biggest hits was this one called Cousin Mary. 2, 1, 2, 3. Cousin Mary was a lady who could really hold her own. She went fighting for her country, she went fighting for her home. Then there's a time she lost her husband, he was fighting for the right. She'll be leaving in the morning, won't you please say good night? She'll be leaving in the morning, won't you please say good night? All the money in the world couldn't tie old Mary down. Well, you can believe her when she tells you she's had her turnarounds. There could be knights and kings and all the horses ready just to fight. She'll be leaving in the morning, won't you please say good night? She'll be leaving in the morning, won't you please say good night? Oh, lovely lady. Oh, lovely lady. Oh, and so fair. She'll be leaving in the morning, won't you please take good care? She'll be leaving in the morning, won't you please take good care? Oh, lovely lady. Oh, lovely lady. Oh, and so fair. She'll be leaving in the morning, won't you please take good care? She'll be leaving in the morning, won't you please take good care? Great song. And you know what? One of the things, as good as that song was, one of the things that it was most noted for was that pause. And in those days, you did not want dead air on the radio station. So they put in an extended pause in the song. And I'm not quite sure why. I'm assuming that they thought, hey, this will be a neat little
A
trick
cool effect.
and it'll draw attention. And sure enough, but I'm sure the first time they did it, some radio programmers were turning on to the next one. Hey, it's now the top of the morning here on CJOB.
CJOB. That's a
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. From my dad used to listen to CJOB every morning. Red Alex in the morning.
There's Red Alex. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Who was the guy that? I forget who was after him.
The talk
Peter
show guy.
Warren.
Peter Warren.
It's funny. Peter
Legendary.
Warren was kind of controversial, and it was he was one of those announcers that you either liked or didn't like. He was very polarizing, and I remember my dad wasn't too fond of some of the things I think about him, but I can't remember specifically. But even back in the day, there was some polarizing news folks.
But what's funny about that was that there were 3 radio stations or 4 at most and everybody listened to one of those 4 in the morning for their morning man. So everybody got to know everybody, and the shows had their characters. And I think it was the CGOB station. They also had Red Alex. He
was a very affable morning man. We all loved him.
They would get phoned in by a lady named Bertha Rand, who was an elderly lady who lived by herself in a small house and had like 20 cats. So she would phone in
or something.
Yeah, well, I was just being kind, but she would phone in and ask people if somebody would want to take their cats. And
I think
so Bertha became a kind of a semi-regular on the Peter Warren. I think it was
Red
Peter
Alex.
Warren.
It was she would phone in Red Alex. Yes, she actually would phone in when one of her cats was missing. That was kind of have you seen my kitty cat? And I mean, she was a good-hearted woman, and I mean,
the cat was just in the other room.
No. She would take strays in and look after them.
Missing, but she had so many cats.
I get it, but
Martin,
I mean, she was
give me a rim shot
on that one. A sweet woman that had a good heart, but she became a little bit of a local celebrity because of it. But hey,
and you remember that stuff, right?
This is a million years later, and here we are remembering her. So that's kind of interesting. 50 years?
Yeah, not quite a million.
Not a million.
We're getting there.
I exaggerate a little. I see that we've got Peggy tuning in from Des Moines, Iowa tonight. So far, I think it's just a one Peggy night. So yeah, I haven't seen our other Peggy from Iowa. Let me just zip over to YouTube. I think I have to give that page a refresh. And no, I think that's all the comments I can see so far on YouTube. All right.
We should send this song out to Lyle, because I think Lyle likes some scary music. I think this is a scary song.
Well, this is a bit of a spooky song. It was written by a guy named Alan O'Day and recorded by Helen Reddy. And it was actually her 3rd #1 hit. And it was originally offered to Cher, who declined the song, and became this great hit for Helen Reddy. It's called Angie Baby. Live your life in the songs you hear on the rock and roll radio. When a young girl doesn't have any friends, that's a really nice place to go. Folks hoping you'd turn out cool, but they had to take you out of school. You're a little touch, Angie Baby. Lovers appear in your room each night and they whirl you across the floor, but they always seem to fade away when your daddy taps on your door. Angie girl, are you alright? Tell the radio goodnight. All alone once more, Angie Baby. Angie Baby, you're a special lady, living in a world of make-believe. Stopping at her house is a neighbor boy with evil on his mind, 'cause he's been peeking in Angie's room at night through the window blind. See, your folks have gone away. Would you dance with me today? I'll show you how to have a good time, Angie Baby. When he walks in her room, he feels confused, like he's walked into a play. And the music's so loud, it spins him around till his soul has lost its way. As she turns the volume down, he's getting smaller with the sound. It seems to pull him off the ground toward the radio. He's never to be found. Headlines read that a boy disappeared and everyone thinks he died, except the crazy girl with a secret lover who keeps her satisfied. It's so nice to be insane, no one asks you to explain. Radio by your side, Angie Baby.
Angie Baby. Angie Baby. Angie Baby.
Angie Baby. Angie Baby, you're a special lady, living in a world of make-believe. Well, maybe,
Angie Baby.
well,
Angie
maybe,
Baby. Spooky.
spooky.
Pretty scary song.
So I still, even after, 50 years or whatever since, first hearing this song, I still don't really know what happens to him.
Not supposed to. But Alan O'Day wrote a lot of spooky songs. He wrote another one called Undercover Angel. And that was spooky in a bad way. Like this song.
Undercover Angel, Midnight Fantasy.
Yeah, like it was really, really too poppy. And yet he wrote this song, which he's got.
Oh, yeah, it
really
wasn't a
good
scary song. You just
That's
didn't
what I
like
mean.
it.
It was
I get
scary
it.
in
Oh,
a different way.
Not scary. I actually liked that song.
Did you like that? Well, you were. You were.
We had
slightly different.
We
musical
definitely had different tastes during the 70s, we found, in terms of our music.
I can't quite see Sue sitting in her basement going
No.
to the introduction of Led Zeppelin's song. Been a long time since I rock and roll now.
Well, like most, well, I shouldn't speak for most young girls, but like many young girls in the 70s, the song that I remember the most from Led Zeppelin would have been Color My World. Is that what it is?
Or maybe even Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven.
Chicago
Yes.
did Color My World.
Oh, no, that's not the one I'm thinking
Stairway
of.
to
Stairway to Heaven, but there's another one that's really romantic of theirs, isn't there?
No, that's their Hip Grinder.
Oh, was it?
Oh,
the
yeah,
only
that
one?
was the Hip Grinder.
Okay.
11 minutes
Well,
of
See, I didn't know much about Led
shared
Zeppelin.
fabric on the dance floor.
Yeah, I didn't know much about them, but yes, Stairway to Heaven was the dance at the at school dances, and all the cool guys, never used to dance for some reason at the school dances that we had, and until that song came on. And I guess because, like you say, it's a grinder.
Hey,
But
so
then you'd never know what to do when it got to the fast part,
keep grinding faster. Hey,
Stop
you know what? We did. Look, we appear to have a little theme going on here. We have Cousin Mary, Angie, Baby. Ooh, a whole family theme. And then our final song of the named trio is this next one by Gordon Lightfoot.
Why is it a trio?
Of girls' names.
Oh, girls' names. Oh, okay, I
Mary,
get it.
Angie,
I get it. Okay.
Color My World.
I'm a bit slow tonight, aren't I? Hey, well, one thing about Approaching Lavender, this is a song that came to us originally by request. I'd actually don't remember ever hearing the song, and so I had looked up about it at the time when it was first requested, and found that it was a 1970 song by Gordon Lightfoot, and it charted in Canada, peaked at number 20, but apparently charted nowhere else in the world. So I thought that was kind of interesting. It was because 20 is pretty high, but it was just on the Canadian charts. So
I love that CanCon. The other thing too is that Sue and I had played a tribute show of Gordon Lightfoot songs where we had to learn about 16 or 17 songs. Not had to, but it was part of it. You do it. It's certainly not hard work, and it was fun. And this wasn't one of the songs. And so when the request came in, we thought, you mean he has more good songs? And sure enough, he does. And it goes like this. Like to spend an afternoon approaching Lavender, you'll feel just fine, but one thing's sure, you'll never be the same. If you'd like to try your hand at understanding Lavender, then you must be very sure that life is not a game. You might even learn a thing or two approaching Lavender. You'll soon be on a one-night tour, forgetting your own name. You won't need a reason just to be alone with Lavender, for the light so warm and pure will draw you like a flame. That surround you there will be the shade of lavender, shadows dancing everywhere like flowers in the rain. You will find your tongues on fire or lying next to lavender, with words you never spoke before, could not speak again. Oh, sweet lavender, I understand you perfectly. There is no way that you can see living by yourself. Oh, sweet lavender, I must be with you constantly. Your presence means so much to me, much more than life itself. Fragrant as the name you bear, please cast away the clothes you wear, give your love to me. Oh, sweet lavender, your smile is like the golden sun. I'd love to see you laugh and run, as naked as the sea. Like to spend an afternoon approaching Lavender, don't try to get the best of her, she will not share the blame. If you'd like to try your hand at understanding Lavender, then you must be very sure that life is not a game. There is no shame.
A lovely song.
Lovely song.
Hey, now during that song, the name I was thinking of that song that I liked that I thought was Led Zeppelin, maybe it's not either. Is it All of My Love?
Oh, actually, that was one of their later songs.
So that is the one I was thinking that
was
that
like
I
in 79 or 1980.
Yeah.
All of my love. Kind of interesting song, but it certainly was pretty. For them, it was a pretty simple song.
Yeah. But I know that me and friends, girlfriends liked that song. We liked that. Yeah, it was kind of romantic and soft, So okay, so I'm not totally like uncool in terms of Led Zeppelin. Hey, so this next song, this one is fun to do. Dwight pulled this one out and he said, "Hey, we haven't done this song. I think we only did it once, maybe on this show? Did we?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe once, and it was kind of fun. And it's written by Shel Silverstein, who we've done other songs by his in on this show, and or in both of our shows, I think, because he was a pretty prolific songwriter. But this is one that satirizes the success in the music business. And in the song, the narrator laments that his band, despite having the superficial attributes of successful rock stars, including drug usage, groupies, and a frenetic guitar solo, which we'll be leaving out, has been unable to get their picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone magazine. And so it was recorded by a group called
Dr. Hook.
Dr. Hook
And
the Medicine Show. And even though the song was running high on the charts, and they had not been on the cover of Rolling Stone, so it was kind of a cool thing. So what Rolling Stone did was they ended up putting them on the cover, but in a caricature format. So that was kind of a cool thing. So and then what they wrote underneath on the cover was, "What's their names? Make the cover." So that was kind of a cool outcome of the song for them.
They're a really shaggy bunch, so the caricature probably looked better.
Well, especially the little fellow with the cowboy hat. And was that Ray? Or...
I think there were a couple of guys with cowboy hats.
Oh, okay.
Shaggy beards, long hair. Well, everybody had long hair.
Well, hey, Ray. Hey, Sugar. Tell them who we are.
Well, we're big rock singers. We got golden fingers. We're loved everywhere we go.
That sounds like us.
We sing about beauty and we sing about truth for $10,000 a show.
Right.
We take all kinds of pills that give us all kinds of thrills, but the thrill that we never know is the thrill that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone,
My picture on the cover.
Stone.
Gonna buy 5 copies for my mother.
Stone.
Wanna see my smiling face
On the cover of the Rolling Stone. On the cover of the Rolling Stone. Now that's a very, very good idea.
Got a freaky old little cocaine kitty who embroiders on my jeans. I got my poor old gray-haired daddy driving my limousine.
Now it's all designed to blow our minds, but our minds won't really be blown.
Like the plane that'll get you
Then you get your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone.
Gonna see my picture on the cover.
Stone.
Gonna buy 5 copies for my mother.
Stone.
Wanna see my smiling face
On the cover of the Rolling Stone. On the cover of the Rolling Stone. Hey, I know how. Rock and roll. That's beautiful. We got a lot of teenage blue-eyed groupies who'll do anything we say. We got a genuine Indian guru who's teaching us a better way. We got all the friends that money can buy, so we'll never have to be alone. And we keep getting richer, but we can't get a picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone.
Wanna see my picture on the cover.
Stone.
Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother. Wanna see my smiling face
On the cover of the Rolling Stone. On the cover of the Rolling Stone.
Wanna see my picture on the cover.
Stone.
Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother.
Stone.
Wanna see my smiling face
On the cover of the Rolling Stone. On the cover of the Rolling Stone.
I can see it now. We'll be up in the front, smiling man. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That is always a fun song.
Yeah. When you think of all the other songs that were playing around that time, I was thinking Commander Cody and his Lost Red Rock Hydro or something like that. Like the 70s were a great time for playing unconventional songs. You
Yes.
have everything.
Well, then, and it was so great because all of these songs could be on the charts at the same time. So you
You'd
could
hear
hear
them in the morning before you went to school. You'd
Yeah.
hear this one, and then you wouldn't hear Led Zeppelin because they didn't release singles, but you'd
But
hear
you know,
other rock and roll songs.
But yeah, you could hear a song like Cover the Rolling Stone and then something, kind of more
Rolling Stones.
by the Rolling Stones, and then maybe something by
Paul
Wayne
Anka.
Newton or Paul Anka or something. And it really gave us actually a really broad exposure to different kinds of music. Hey, I see that Karen is saying hi from Halifax this evening.
Oh, hey, Karen.
Nice to see you. And let me just zip over to YouTube. No new comments there. So we only know you're watching if you comment. So please drop your comment in there. And even if we don't see them all during the show, we definitely see them all in the after when we go through them all after the show. And we always enjoy it so much to see what everyone's up to and the comments between folks in the chat. That's always fun.
So this next song is one that I've always really liked. Came out in the early 70s by a guy named Valdi. And all those years later, Sue and I were coming back from somewhere. We were coming through the Toronto airport. And Valdi has toured for a long time.
And
I remember seeing him in the Toronto airport. And it was pretty cool because here was Valdi with his guitar in a guitar case on his back. And he had a big suitcase. And he had opened it up, taken out his laptop. And he was doing some work on his laptop. I guess I'm not sure. I guess he was waiting for a ride or something. And I thought, wow, this is Valdi, kind of like the country guy, just acoustic guitar and wool socks. But he pretty well knew he was pretty high tech.
That must be a while ago. I don't remember that.
Yeah, that would have been about 15 years ago at least.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Cool.
this next song though is all about him getting one of those gigs that you don't want to get. You've been booked in the wrong place, and people don't really want you there. And he made the best out of this one, and it's called a rock and roll song. Came into town as a man of renown, a writer of songs about freedom and joy. A hall had been rented and I was presented as the kind of a singer that all could enjoy. As I climbed up the stairs to the stage that was there, it was obvious something was missing. I could tell by the vibes they wouldn't be bright. They weren't in the mood to listen. They yelled out, "Play me a rock and roll song. Don't play me songs about freedom and joy. Play me a rock and roll song. Don't play me no song at all." Well, I played them some songs about peace and commitment, things that I've come to believe in. But when I was through to a chorus of booze, some track star yelled, "Thank God he's a-leaving." And now someone play me a rock and roll song. I've had it to hear with your flowers and bees. Play me a rock and roll song, or don't play me no song at all. If I played you a rock and roll song, it wouldn't be fair, 'cause my head isn't there. So I'll leave you with your rock and roll songs and make my way back to the country. Still I hear, "Play me a rock and roll song. I don't care for music that I don't want to hear. Play me a rock and roll song. I should have stayed at home with a big case of beer. Play me rock and roll songs, or don't play me no song at all."
that ending kind of sounded rock and rollish.
Hey, I think that was some good
intentional.
production. Yeah. They elbowed it up. The Wonderful Valdi, the rock and roll song.
Can you just imagine, though? And it's based on a true story. So it actually happened to him. But he got the last laugh, didn't he? He had a hit song.
Let's face it, if it wasn't for that song, I mean, Valdi he's excellent, right? But
that's the one that made him a mainstream.
That was a song that helped him cut
artist.
through, or else he might have just been, another great folk singer, which in Canada doesn't get you very far. Only 30 folk clubs across the country, as they say, and as when you go to your first business seminar in music, they say, "What are you going to do for the other 330 nights of the year?"
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
okay. Hey, this next song is one that was written by Laurie Lieberman and Norman Gimbel. It's called "Killing Me Softly," and Laurie Lieberman had seen Don McLean in concert, and she was really struck by him, and actually he is who inspired this song, "Killing Me Softly." Strum my pain with his fingers, sing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song, I heard he had a style, and so I came to see him, to listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I felt all flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he'd found my letter and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. He sang as if he knew me in all my dark despair, and then he looked right through me as if I were there, and he just kept on singing, singing clear and strong, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. singing my life, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Boy, that song really transports me back. Is there a song where you had that feeling, like, where you felt the song was meant so much to you? I know a lot of people feel that way about At 17. I remember I follow Janice Ian on Facebook. She's a very interesting woman, and I think one time she had posted something, maybe a video or something about At 17, and people were commenting just on how it spoke to them. And I can just I can't think off the top of my head of a song that did, but I know I had that feeling many times over the years, that you'd hear a song and you'd think, oh, I feel seen. Well, do you feel seen about this song? This is one of your favorites.
Somewhat, yes.
Actually.
This is one of my favorites. I'm always happy to do a Guess Who song. And actually, when I thought this song came from the Burton Cummings, Randy Bachman era. It actually came after that. Bachman had left. The rock and roll lifestyle was a little too raunchy for him, and he went on his own way to rock. Didn't do too badly, I might add, but only after he was turned down by every record label in North America a bunch of times.
Isn't that crazy?
And then one day, Mercury Records said, okay, we'll sign this band called BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive, and the rest is history. But while that was happening, the Guess Who made some great, great songs, and this is one of them. Have you been around? Have you done your share of coming down? Different things that people do. Have you been aware? You got brothers and sisters who care about what's going to happen to you in a year from now. Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Maybe I'll be there to share the land that they'll be giving away. We ought to live together. I'll talk about together now. Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Maybe I'll be there to share the land that they'll be giving away. We ought to live together. Talk about together now. Did you pay dues? Did you read the news this morning when the paper landed in your yard? Did you know their names? Did you play their games without getting caught coming down a little too hard? Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Maybe I'll be there to share the land that they'll be giving away. We ought to live together. I'll talk about together now. Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Maybe I'll be there to share the land that they'll be giving away. We ought to live together. Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Maybe I'll be there to share the land that they'll be giving away. But we ought to live together. I'm talking about together now. Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Baby, I'll be there to share the land that they'll be giving away. But we ought to live together. I'm talking about together now. Shake your hand. Share the land. Everybody shake your hand. Keep it going. Share the land. Shake the land. Walking by the river. Shake the dancing together now. Shake call on me. Call on me. Call my name. I'll be ready to help you.
Shake
Everybody
your
singing
hand.
and dancing.
Shake
Everybody
your
digging together now.
Shake
Laughing,
your hand.
talking.
Shake
Everybody
your
digging each other now. Shake your hand. Share the land. Shake your hand. Share the land. Shake your hand. Share the land.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks guys for helping me out on the shake your
Yeah,
hand.
I hope
share
you're
the
all kind of
land.
doing this kind of a thing, and I guess not as many cigarette lighters as there used to be, so
But
you hold your
phones, you
phones
hold
out.
your phone up.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Winnipeg's own, the Guess Who. There's a line in that song. Did you read? Did you pay your dues? Did you read your news this morning when the paper landed in your yard? And I keep thinking, hey, maybe I know the same guys that they were talking about, because Winnipeg's a small city, and I kind of lived in the same neighborhood as the Guess Who for a number of years. Probably not. They were writing lyrics. But yeah, great song.
See, the song had spoken to you and you thought, hey, maybe I know those guys.
Yeah.
Well, wait, while Joy's putting his cape on, my brother loves to tell the story of how when he was a kid, the Guess Who were playing at the local community club,
Crescentwood Community Center.
River Heights.
Oh, River
Community
Heights.
Center.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so one day he and his friend Mark and another friend, I think they were over at the community center, and the band was unloading their equipment from their van, and so they got these kids to help them carry stuff in, and so that was kind of a cool claim to fame for my
roadie
brother.
for the Guess Who.
I was a roadie, yes. He might have been maybe 10 or something like that. It was kind of cute that
Yeah, like these Marshall amps.
but yes,
Although
the little kids carrying all
the
the
Guess Who were using amps that were made, amplifiers for the guitars that were made in Winnipeg, Garnet amplifiers. They're legendary, and they were all around in Winnipeg at that time. There aren't many of them left, and they were worth a ton. We never had one, but we could have had one. Because...
And you know, actually, equipment was heavier back then.
Oh, it's all tubes, right? It wasn't. It was all tubes. Yeah.
It's probably some child labor act that would have prevented that today. Having the kids carry those things. Probably then too.
The Hernia Act of 1967.
All right, well, this next song is one that gets requested quite often. It's by a Scottish singer-songwriter named Al Stewart. And what I found interesting when looking up information about this song is that the writing collaboration for this song apparently came out of Stewart hearing Peter Wood, so Al Stewart and Peter Wood wrote it. Al Stewart heard Peter Wood playing the riff during a sound check for a concert, and when he was opening for Linda Ronstad, and from that riff, do you want to play that? Yeah. That one, yes. And from that's he had that first and then built the song around that. And I love this song because it feels like you're watching a movie when you hear it, like an old-fashioned movie. So it's called The Year of the Cat. Doesn't give you time for questions as she locks up your arm in hers, and you follow till By the blue-tiled walls near the market stalls, there's a hidden door she leads you to. These days, she says, I feel my life just like a river running through the year of the cat. While she looks at you so coolly, and her eyes shine like the moon in the sea, she comes in incense and patchouli. So you take her to find what's waiting inside. Year of the cat. Well, the morning comes and you're still with her, and the bus and the tourists have gone, and you've thrown away your choice, you lost your ticket, so you have to stay on. But the drumbeat strain of the night's remain in the rhythm of a newborn day. You know sometime you're bound to leave, but for now you're gonna stay. Year of the cat.
So looking at connections in songs, that song was built around a riff. The Guess Who had a song built around a riff. Became pretty popular, I might say. And it was American Woman. The story behind that song is that they were waiting for Burton Cummings. He was in between sets. The band was going back on stage. Burton was out in the back doing something. So the band just started playing. They started playing this riff. And then Burton came on stage and started singing. And then before you know it, they had a new song. And there you go.
Did he come out singing to that riff?
Well, he made it up. Like he had never heard it before. The band played the riff just to fill the break, right? While they were waiting for him. And then he came in and American Woman.
That's pretty cool.
And just like riffs, man, riffs.
Wow.
Right riffs.
Well, this next song is one that we realized we hadn't done this one in quite some time, and so Dwight thought it would be a good one to add in the set tonight. It was a hit in 1973, written in 1970 by Mentor Williams, who actually was Paul Williams' brother. So if you watch us regularly, you know that I'm a huge Paul Williams fan. And his brother obviously was a very talented writer as well. So, and this song has been done by many different artists, but and continues to be redone by artists even in the 2000s. But the best known version was by R&B artist Dobie Gray. It's called Drift Away. Day after day, I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light in the pouring rain. I know that's a game that I hate to lose. And I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. Don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. I'm counting on you carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. When my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. When I'm feeling blue, guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you've given me. Want you to know I believe in your song. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony. Help me along, making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Na 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 na, won't you take me? 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 I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me? Won't you take me? Won't you take me? Oh, give me the beat, free my soul. Take me, won't you take me? Did you just suddenly realize that we hadn't done a classic 70s fade out?
I did.
Good catch.
And I looked and I thought, you know
We
what?
better get that in there
There ain't
before
one in
the
the
end of
next
the
one.
show. Phew, you made
Yeah.
that just in time. Yes, so
Just
for
under
those
the
of you
wire.
who aren't familiar with the classic 70s fade out, we always try to include at least one in the show because that was such a big thing in 70s songs. They used to, when you'd be listening on the radio, they would just sort of fade off into the ether. Now this song is a country rock song by the Rolling Stones. It was released in 1971 on their hit album Sticky Fingers. Now the version we're going to do is not really a Rolling Stones version.
No.
But
It's from our favorite movie of all time, or almost.
The Big Lebowski, and the version that we like the best, I guess, or the one that we're going to do is the Townes Van Zandt version, but that didn't technically come out till the 90s, I guess, 91.
I guess it was. We heard it on the soundtrack, and you know, we certainly saw the movie enough times that we got to know the songs.
Yes.
And we thought, wow, what a great
But
song!
it is officially a 1972 song. 1970. Did I say 71? 71, and it was written by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. And I hadn't really remembered that song by them, so I went on YouTube and looked at it, and there's actually a really fantastic video of them singing it live, and the two of them sharing a mic, and they just look so young and cool, and it's quite a bit different. A bit
Listen to that. Oh yeah, their version. I've only heard it a couple of times, but. I like the Dude's version better because the Dude abides.
The Dude abides.
When you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking to some friends you used to know, Well, I hope you won't see me in my ragged company. You know I could never be alone. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Well, when you're sitting back in your pink rose Cadillac, I'm making bets on Kentucky Derby Day. I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon and another girl to take my pain away. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers every morning. You can send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Reminds you when Sue and I, we had a residency for a weekly residency for about 7 years at a roots bar here in Toronto called the Cameron House. We played the song lots.
Back in those days.
Oh yeah, that was part of our, we were doing lots of more rootsy stuff, not the 70s poppy stuff we're doing tonight. But Dead Flowers was part of the, I forgot how many times we played that.
And then, and
they had an old
kind
upright
of piano.
Off and we had a double bass player, Dave, with us. We had an upright piano I could play, slightly out of tune. And then sometimes our friend Shelley would play violin or mandolin with us. Wow, that was what a great song.
Now before
don't listen to the lyrics. It's a great song. Just forget the lyrics.
Pretty sad, actually. Hey, before we go on to the last song of the evening, I just want to point out that we have a website at sueanddwight.com, and if you enjoy these online shows, we have an online tip jar there. And so you just go to the website, and on the front page, you'll see a picture of an open guitar case, and if you click on that, it'll tell you the different ways that tips can be given. Or you can use the handy QR code that's just in front of Dwight there to get to that same page. So we're going to end things off with this song that we always end our Super 70s Songs show with, and that is the Circle Song by Harry Chapin. And he used to end off his live performances with this, and the whole audience would sing along, and it gave him a chance to kind of, you know, feature different people in his band on stage. And I did get to see him a couple of times, and I can only describe it as magical. So here we go.
All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, I can't tell you why. The season's spinning round again, years keep rolling by. It seems like I've been here before, I can't remember when, but I've got this funny feeling that we'll all be together again. There's no straight lines make up my life, and all my roads have bends. There's no clear-cut beginnings, and so far no dead ends. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why. The season's spinning round again, the years keep rolling by. I found you 1,000 times, I guess you've done the same. But then we lose each other, it's just like a children's game. As I see you here again, a thought runs through my mind. Our love is like a circle, let's go around one more time. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why. The season's spinning round again, our years keep rolling by. The season's spinning round again, our years keep rolling by.
Sure like that song. Well, that brings us to the end of this month's Super 70s Songs show. So many S's. But we have a show coming up this coming Wednesday on the other side of this wall in our living room called Living Room Live. And this week, the theme is going to be the sun, the moon, and the stars. So all of our songs are going to be around that particular topic. So we've already started thinking of some nice songs to include in that show. So we hope you'll join us. That show, if you've never been to a living room live, we mostly sing original songs, ones that Dwight and I have written, but we also throw in some great covers as well. So if you haven't heard our original music, check it out at sueanddwight.com. We've got all our recorded music there, and you can download it, you can listen to it there. So there's lots to see at the website. So I think, should we let everyone go?
Yes, indeed. Thanks for joining us on this first day of August, the first Saturday of August. It's been a beautiful one here in Toronto. And I hope it's been that way out your way. And
it's a long weekend here.
It's a long weekend here. Yeah. There's a big Caribbean festival here. About 1 million people will be out dancing on the street tonight. And Sue and I will be out there tomorrow morning with our costumes, shaking it. So
no, I don't think
we will let you